You are now tuned into Sparring Minds with my man Charlie Hustle, Chef Maine Topic, Mr. Mirror Time Sammy. Can't forget High Tower, aka High Tower. And on the ones and twos, your boy Dr. Rocket Face Off DJ Payne. We got sports, current events, social issues, main topics, mirror time, and much, much more. Let's get it.
Sparring Minds listeners, welcome back. Your boy's in the building. Charlie Hustle, a.k.a. Hot Tub Tony, a.k.a. Friday Night Frank, a.k.a. Slick Flair. Come on, Payne, baby. Come on. Woo! Come on, man. I went my tag team partner, DJ Payne, for the night. We got a couple other fellas joining us here later on. Maine's going to jump in here in a moment. Mr. Mirror Time, still Sammy Little's going to jump in here in a moment. Salute to our boy Hightower, a.k.a. Hightower. That dude's out in Paris right now on a motherfucking shopping trip. Come on, man. So we're going to pardon him for the evening. But before we get into the show, we're going to let Payne hit the ones and twos. Give us 3 minutes. R.I.P. to the legendary Biggie Smalls. Payne about to bless us. Stay tuned for that, you heard? Let's get it, man.
Rock Your Face Off 101 is now in session with your teacher, DJ Payne, a.k.a. Dr. Rock Your Face Off. Please take notes.
It's gonna pay.
Do you ever ask yourself, when are they ever gonna stop? Do you ever ask yourself, when are they gonna stop making those hits, man? Do you ever ask yourself, when are they gonna stop making us dance? Do you ever ask yourself, when those bad boys are gonna stop making music?
Again, talking it but ain't living it. Cristal pop, I'm sipping it. Mob hats and lizard. Gator chunks ish. Rolling blunts with the williest of the willy. Hits like cop, M1 and Lily. Stories like a mother. Model is wondering if I'm a fuck with her. She know I treat my bitch like Gabbana. Rosie and Gabbana dripping. Big Papa, never slipping. H-class diamond, shining. Dinner with wifey, whining, dining. Smoking cigars in Bogota with Colombian and Panama and Greek gang and shit. Games we play, life ending. Just bending over with these. 4 pair Moschino jeans and down the Karen tank top. I got your back stop. Singles on top. Benjamins under the rest of them. Advancing from duplex to mansion. Stashing keys. Hiding G's overseas. VCRs in my V's. Game elevates. Money I make into stocks and real estate. Jet skiing in the Caribbean, white sand, discussing plans with my man. Dark blue land, smoke tint, chrome rims in the system that leave my rear views trembling. What you gonna do when Papa catch your attitude? Drop to your knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, it's a frank white thing. I stay potent, devoted, take my in deep.
Here come the pain.
Who the fuck is this? HB 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawning, now I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eyes. See who's this page of me and why. It's my nigga Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot and heard the intricate plot. A niggas wanna stick me like fly paper, neighbor. Slow down, love, please chill, drop the paper. Remember them niggas from the hill up in Brownsville that you rolled dice with? Who blood got nice with? Yeah, my nigga Fame up in Prospect. Nah, them my niggas, nah, love wouldn't disrespect. I didn't say them, they schooled me to some niggas that you knew from back when you was clocking minor figures. Now they heard you blowing up like nitro. When they wanna stick the knife through your windpipe slow. So, thank Fame for warning me, cause now I'm warning you. I got the Mac, nigga, tell me what you gonna do. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper. Damn, niggas wanna stick me for my paper.
Rock Your Face Off 101 is now in session with your teacher, DJ Payne, a.k.a. Dr. Rock Your Face Off. Please take notes.
I make your mouthpiece, obese like Della Reese. When I release, you lose teeth like little C's. Nigga, please, blood floods your dungarees. And that's just the half of my war path. Laugh now, cry later. I rhyme greater than the average player hater. And spectators buy my CD twice. They see me in the streets, they be like, yo, he nice. But that's on the low low. Be them cats with no dough, try to play me at my show. I pull out 4 folds and go up in their clothes. Short change niggas, snort cane niggas. Extortion came quicker, bought the range nigga. It still tickle me. I used to be as strong as Ripple B. To little C's cripple me. Now I play hard like my girl's nipples be. The game sour like a pickle bee. Y'all know the rules. Move from BK to New Jerusalem. Think about all the planes we flew. Bitches we ran through. Now the year's new. I lay my game flat. I want my spot back. Take 2. Motherfuckers mad cause I blew. Niggas envy us. Too many niggas on my dick. Shit strenuous. When my men bust, you just move with such stamina. Slugs missed ya. I ain't mad at you. Blood rushing, concussions ain't nothing. Catch cases, come out frontin', smoking something. Sipping white Russian, bitch in the Benz bumping. I laced it with the basic. 6 TVs, the system. Knocking late shit. Face it, we hard to hit. Guard your shit before I stick you. Before you re-up, wipe the pee up. Lick shots, woke your seat up. Go in the ashtray, spark the weed up. Long kiss. Turn that shit the fuck up. One. Turn it louder. Yeah.
Rock Your Face Off 101 is now in session with your teacher DJ Payne, aka Dr. Rock Your Face Off. Please take notes.
Here go the pain.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the oxa. Leap hard to creep in Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beat. I can hear sweat trickling down the cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stopped when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the door. Old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno. Burn slow like blunts with yayo. Peel more skins than Idaho potato. Niggas know the lyrical molestation is taking place. Fucking with B.I.G. it ain't safe. It ain't safe. I mean,
Salute to a legendary set there by Payne. Maine, welcome to the show, baby boy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all know we can't do a Sparring Mind show without the Dawn. So welcome Chef Maine Topic to the show. You heard?
Appreciate it.
Before we dive into this shit, Maine, can I discuss a couple things that just pissed me off, brother? Because I feel like on this show with you brothers, I could discuss things that anger me. You dig?
Absolutely. Always.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, March 9th, we celebrated. Get big the fuck out of here, though, fam. Because sometimes
we go.
You ain't gonna see, a lot of times we heard Puff and them bad boy niggas talking about, oh, it was never no East-West. We never did nothing against Pac. Payne, come on, bruh. Slugs missed you. Come on, man. Slugs missed you. I ain't mad at you. Come on, man.
Hold up. So,
yo, those are direct shots at Pac, man. Come on, man. Who shot you? Direct. Come on, man.
So what was hit him up?
Pac made no mistake about, this is for Big. This is for Bad Boy. He did it on multiple records. But Big and Bad Boy, nah, we don't diss Pac. We want peace. Come on, man. You can't put out who shot you. You can't put out Slugs missed you. I ain't mad at you. We ain't mad at you. Get the fuck out of here, old Bad Boy sometimes, B. So, R.I.P. to Big for sure. He's a dog. He was a legend in the game. But I want this same energy come September when Pac come up, B. So yeah, I had to get that out, Payne. So don't be mad at your boy. I want to celebrate a little bit also, man, if you don't mind. I told Payne.
Not at all, please.
I'm on my AKA Slick Flair shit because when you win a tournament such as this, I think it's only right you bring out the Flair role. You know what I mean? It's only right that you get fresh out here on the show. You dig what I mean? So salute to the listeners who got right with the voting. You know what I mean? James Bond was a demigod in the game. We were just talking in the pre-show, like it don't matter who acted in that role. Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, you know, the list goes on. The character Moore. James Bond, Roger Moore. Come on, man. The character itself was incredible. So salute to James Bond for getting Charlie Hustle his first tournament win. Yeah.
Iconic. I mean, that's iconic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. You know what I mean? So salute to my brother Capo for getting in the winner's school. I actually thought that when I first looked at the robe, I actually thought I know the verses is next week and we'll talk about that. I thought you was on your Ghostface shit, but I realized I know how much you like Raekwon the Chef. So I actually thought you was on your Ghostface shit like a week ahead of time. I'm like, yo, he's supposed to rock that next week for the verses. Why you rocking it now? See,
when you dealing with a guy like me, man, you already know I got another one to cut for Ghost. You heard me? Yep. So don't worry about that, baby. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go to the closet, pull something off for Ghost. I might pull out a bird on my wrist. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen out here next Friday. You heard me? So we're going to see what's going to happen next Friday. Y'all tune in for that, man. But I got some shit for you next week. Don't worry about it. I want my Ghost shit.
Okay.
We got to do weekend review. We got to start there, Payne. So talk to me, brother. What happened to you this week?
I mean, just, you know, me working. I started off the week. I took my youngest goddaughter to Plaster Fun Time and miniature golf. She wore me the hell out.
Yeah.
And my wallet.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, so, you know, just being a girl dad, working, that's it. Nothing exciting over here.
So how's Plaster Fun Time been in terms of COVID? Are they dealing with doing things differently there? Like what's there? How's that interaction move with Plaster Fun Time? Because I used to fuck with them heavy.
The girl that was there didn't seem to have a handle on it because these kids just running up to other people's tables and stuff like that. But they had rules in place. You know what I mean? Like they were seating people every other table. That was a good thing. Like they were seating people to every other table, making sure they kept that. But like as far as kids getting up and touching shit and being too close to other people, it's just like, yeah. So the COVID rules are just going out the window slowly but surely.
And I think that's going to be a regular thing, man. Don't you? Like, I think, you know, it's nice in theory, but it's going to be tough to maintain that.
Listen, if you saw any pictures from any of your friends' Instagrams from All-Star Weekend in Atlanta last weekend, you would think there was no pandemic going on at all. I mean, video shots of the club, it was packed, and, you know, like, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that, you know, everybody pulls through, whoever went to All-Star Weekend last weekend, you know, like,
word up.
It's tough, you know what I mean?
Word up. What else you got, Payne?
Shit, as far as what's going on with me, not much, but let's talk about this. Y'all seen Stacey Dash denouncing Donald Trump?
I didn't see that. Talk to me.
Get her the fuck out of here. After all that shit she was doing, now she wants to play the victim and I was labeled as the angry black woman, conservative woman, blah blah blah. So I think she wants us to, you know, the black delegation to let her back in. But nah, fuck out of here, B. You chose your side. Get out of here.
You know, Stacey Dash is a little cold out here, B. I forgot about Stacey Dash. So, you know, this is the way to get back in, right? They're like, how else you gonna get back into the public light?
Yeah, so I mean, she tried to play the victim and not having it.
No.
And then, like Maine alluded to, versus with Ghost and Ray. But this is something we forgot to mention too. Timberland and Swiss sold verses for big money.
It's on my list.
The Triller.
Major.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
Started out as fun and for free, and they flipped it in less than a year to that.
Go ahead, man. So pop something. You know, I feel away.
They also, I mean, I feel you because the kid Tariq, who Michael Rainey Jr. called them sellouts the other day for selling it. to Triller. He made a comment. Yeah, and Timberland and Twist actually responded to him. So I'm on the fence about it a little bit because I'm like, it was so organic and it was so for the culture and it was, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I get that part of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't, but all of the artists who participated in the verses are getting profit shares and like, so all of them are gonna be able to make some sort of money off of it. You know, Timberland and them are on the board of Triller now for, I think like their brand visionaries or something. You know what I mean? So it's one of those cases where you made something from nothing. You know what I mean? So that's the part about it that I know money doesn't move you, Chuck. I get that. But I'm just saying they made something that started off as fun into something that was real now that can allocate money to these people that were all involved in it. You know what I'm saying? All those artists. That's a lot of artists to be involved with. So to me, that's the major part about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as they don't change it and I don't see no Backstreet Boys and NSYNC type of thing.
Well, and see, that's the thing, Mo. Man, that's where I'm going, King. That's where I'm going, King, is that's what you're gonna see. Let me take a step back. Because I'm gonna get to that. So in your world, in my wife's world, and most of the listeners' world, cash reigns supreme, right? So I guess salute to these guys for putting money in their pocket. Okay. Y'all know I don't move that way.
Right.
I hear you, Maine, and you're right. I'm not gonna go against it. They are now large shareholders in Triller, right? Salute to that. I can't. You're a large shareholder. You are not a majority shareholder. That's an actual fact in the situation, right? Yeah. Which means that these now Triller can absolutely put Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC, and you can't say shit about it. You dig what I'm saying? So I think something that was so dope for the culture. Because women, come on, man, we've been in a pandemic. Like, versus helped get us through the pandemic. You dig what I mean? In terms of entertainment, hip hop, it was big for us in the culture. We celebrated
versus in D Nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Nice.
No, you're good, kid. And D Nice, you're exactly right. Amazing to keep the culture going. When dudes couldn't get out and do shows, they kept their name in the news. Most of these guys got a couple 100,000 views. Come on, man. It was really great for the culture. But what we've seen happen in the past, when you start to sell proprietary interest, is that we start to lose the culture. And that's what I fear in this. What the effect on the Black community, what that's going to be for us. Salute to put a couple bucks in your pocket, but I think there was a bigger thing behind it. That's all. So stay tuned for Justin Timberlake versus Robin Thicke. That's coming soon for you. Like they're gonna drop that. You know what I mean? They're gonna drop, Backstreet, like you said. They're gonna do all that shit. They're gonna do Garth Brooks versus Reba McEntire. They got you. They got you. Because country music is a $1 billion industry. I don't know if you know. Garrett, they gotta get into country music.
That's true.
Come on, man. So, put some money in your pocket, I guess, right? Like, come on, man.
It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before they made some money off of that. You know what I'm saying? Where they did a bigger. They probably had numerous offers to sell this. To sell some.
But man, it could have been a concert tour thing after the pandemic. You know what I mean? It could have been something larger with them keeping 100%. It could have been that.
You don't think the artists is still go on tour?
I think they do. You're right again. But imagine the branding of the versus thing. We're always drawn to man versus man. We're drawn towards that. We're drawn towards the competition of something. You know what I mean? Right. And so that would have been the reason why I bought a ticket. Would I buy a ticket for an Ashanti show? Maybe. Would I buy a ticket for Ashanti versus Keisha Cole? Yeah, I'm in there. Because I like the competition. I like the spice on it. You know what I mean? I like the spice on a Ghost verse Ray. A short verse 40. I like the spice on that. You know what I mean? This ain't that. This ain't that. So, you know, I guess I feel the way. You guys know me. I'm always going to champion for the culture. Always. And this is a lost opportunity to me. So.
To be told, not sold.
Yeah, that's it. That's a fact, Payne. I'm sorry, man. I cut you off. Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
gonna give Timberland and Swizz the benefit of the doubt before I make that judgment. I'll see what the next verses is after Raekwon and Ghost and kind of see how they follow it up since the Triller deal has happened. You know what I'm saying? And see what's going on from there. But, you know, like I said, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm sorry, Payne, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure they kept the ownership of Versus, but sold part of it to Triller. You know what I mean? So they may have final say so with Versus before Triller can be like, yeah, we're doing this and we don't give a damn what you say.
So from what I read, Payne, they're no longer majority shareholders. They just have a large share. They're not majority. So
big for them to handle.
Come on, man. Don't do that, Payne. Don't do that.
You never know. They got a lot of shit going on. Them two really be having a lot of shit going on. That might have just got too much for them to handle. Like, all right, we want.
Yeah, this is
the next. It happens.
This is major. This is in business. It happens. You build something up to sell part of it or to make more of it. Jay-Z did the same thing with his deal with Square. I'm just saying, Ace of Spades, like you build something up to eventually make more off of it, or start a new venture. I mean, this is actually a good conversation for a later day. Hopefully, everybody will get here, but in business. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes in order to get to a certain level, you have to. So if we got offered X amount of money, right, for Sparring, hypothetically, right, you wouldn't even want to sit down and consider something like that just to keep it pure and organic?
So I think what has to happen in that conversation is that, the buyer doesn't come in and say, yeah, Charles, Jermaine, Payne, we love the show. We think you guys are excellent, right? We think you guys are the mostest. But I just think it needs a little bit something extra. So we're going to bring in Mario Lopez on the show, and I think he'll add a lot of spice.
Not Slater.
Get you the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me, B?
AC?
Come on, man. Come on, man. You're not gonna bring fucking Ryan Gosling onto the Sparring Minds, B. Like we for the culture. You dig? Like we for the regular motherfuckers who went to public school. You know what I mean? We grew up with peanut butter and jelly. We didn't have no motherfucking fluff. We grew up on real shit. You dig? We grew up on spam. You start introducing these motherfuckers, and now you got us out here talking about. Hi, this episode is brought to you by Johnson & Johnson, who makes exceptional baby powder for you. Get the fuck out of here, B. We're from the hood, man.
Yo, so
you gotta eat that, B.
How you gonna say we for the regular people and you got on a damn Ric Flair road?
Whoa!
Yo, are you kidding? Yo, are you kidding me? Do you hear this guy, Payne? Do you hear this guy? Are you kidding me? Please, man. Knock it off, dog. Knock it off.
Let's put that shit to the side.
Word.
Salute to Tim and Swizz for doing their thing. Listen, man, I don't want to get away from March 9th to real. Actually, pause, Chuck. Maine, what was good in your week, brother? Pardon me.
Well, the fact that it was March 9th, you know what I'm saying, the anniversary of one of the best ever.
One of the best.
However you want to say it, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? March 9th. Celebration of Biggie with his documentary just came out maybe like a week prior to that too. So it's a good time. Week was cool though, man. Week was good. Maybe my second week of I'm learning Spanish. I'm learning to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pick up a little bit on that. You know what I mean? Yeah. My job is
Word up.
is giving a Spanish class. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. And got a
Okay,
nice
what I
little
ask?
gig.
Okay, what I ask, King? Okay, what I ask?
I haven't
Come on.
got to that point.
Come on, bro.
I don't know what that means.
Come on, bro.
We're learning speaking, you know what I'm saying, and phrases and stuff like
Okay, pardon me.
that to communicate because I have Spanish coworkers. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why. So, you know, the holas, the como estás,
What up?
Too, all that stuff. So it's interesting so far. Yeah, got a gig tomorrow. So, you know, Chef Maine Topic, man, we've been out been doing so much busy with family stuff. Finally get back to, you know, some real work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, got a brunch tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. My queen's coming with me to knock it out together.
Oh, that's a home run.
So
that's a home run.
Right. So yeah, so it's been a smooth week. You know what I'm saying? Been a smooth week so far. You know,
come on, no hey yo, real talk, Sparring Minds listeners, man. If y'all haven't heard of, gotten involved with, gotten a dish from Chef Maine Topic at this point, come on, man. You just eating sludge, B. Go ahead, get right. Hit Chef up. He gonna take care of you. Tell him to give you the Charlie Hustle discount. Come on, man. You good out here. Maine got you. For any kind of services you need. No, it's real shit. We thought it's real spit, man. Like, come on, man. He got you. Like, I can give you a real example of where a chef fumbled a job. We can talk about that shit, but I ain't gonna do it on the show. You heard? Right? Come on, man. Come on, man. If you got those kind of come on, man.
Let's stay
we ain't doing that, man. Yeah, we ain't doing that, man.
Let's stay there for a second.
Man, I ain't doing it, bro.
So I gotta ask you guys. Both of y'all. From a chef to a customer. If the chef came over, right? You had this amazing evening planned out, you know what I'm saying? You and your queen, you know, told you the menu, everything's gonna be right there, spectacular. Go through, get to the house, everything's set up. First course come out. You really wasn't feeling it, but you're like, this is great. I love it. This is the best ever. This experience is marvelous. Key words now. This experience is marvelous.
Facts. I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Next course comes out. Everything, the plate is immaculate, looks good. But taste-wise, wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? But chef comes over to you, says, hey, how's everything going? I put a lot of love into this. And you're like, this is the best experience I've ever had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on, man.
Dessert comes out. Same thing. If you notice the trend I'm going, do you keep it real at the end of the night and tell the chef that the food was bad, but the experience was great? Or do you just keep it a buck? Keep it a total buck. Hey, you know what? Everything was great. This was great. And then would you give them a bad review? Right? Give them a bad review. But then let's say a chef that you hit up prior to this reaches back out to you. Say, hey man, I know I couldn't do this event for you this time, but I got something, you know what I mean? Wants to look out for you. You say, yeah, man, because the chef I had, they came through, blah, blah, blah. That food wasn't really. The chef's like, yo, who is that person? You know what I mean? Tell you the name. Do you drop the name of the chef? So let's dial it back real quick. Would you be honest in your criticism of the chef if the food was bad? If the food was bad. So, Capo, I'm gonna talk with Payne first. Then I'll go to Capo.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with him. I'm gonna let him know the food sucked. Well, I wouldn't say sucked.
Come on, Payne.
I wasn't feeling the food. I wouldn't write a bad review though. I'd let him know the experience was dope. the food wasn't up to what I thought it would be, but I wouldn't write a bad review, like, because that could like really fuck her up. You know what I mean? People go off of reviews like heavy. So if I write a bad review, as long as she wasn't being like an asshole or disrespectful or dirty, some shit like that, I wouldn't write a bad review if she's, or he or she, I should say, was, giving good customer service. But that's just me.
So listen, I don't mind owning this. You dig? I don't mind showing the receipts. You heard me? So this is a real life situation. You dig? Like this is some real life shit. You heard? And so, listen, I didn't listen. It's funny because me and the Queen was texting as this shit was going on, right? And so, listen, pause. Sparring Minds listeners are spectacular with words out here. You heard me? So, like, I'm good with the vocabulary. I'm great with vernacular out here, right? So, when she's asking me how was it, just like Chef painted the picture, I complimented the experience, not this bum ass plate you just served me. You did, and so I don't want to be a dream killer. I don't want to be that guy, right? So to her, I said, listen, this experience was well worth the money. It was. I didn't lie.
Nigga.
I'm no liar, B.
No. But the total experience, it wasn't great, though.
No, the experience was legendary. Because I don't equate the experience to the plate. The plate was trash. You can't make the motherfucking lobster first. Come on, B.
But bro, ain't that a part of the experience?
Nah, I separate the two. Right? I
can't do that.
Come on. Like I walk in the house, the chef tell me, yo, Ming, no, F you for bringing this up, bro. So I walk in the crib, right? Surprise my lady. Hey, babe, surprise. It's your birthday. I got you a private chef. We walk in and we see the motherfucking scallops on the counter, right? Now I say to myself, chef say, oh, don't worry, Chuck. Dinner be done in 20 minutes, right? I said, wait a minute. How dinner be done in 20 minutes, but the scallops already done? Get you the fuck out of here, chef. Well, I didn't go in. I said, okay, let me wait and see how the shit turned out. And then you get Maine's exact detailings of what the fuck happened, right? So, like, come on, man. I didn't cook the chef right then. I should have cooked her ass the way she didn't cook them goddamn scallops. That's what I should have did. Well, I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be that nigga out here, you heard? So I ain't gonna be that guy. Nah, chef. This experience, listen, you dressed the table immaculately, right? The table dressing, candles, plastic plates. Come on, B. All right, we good. Don't worry about it. Table great. Fuck out of here.
Plate.
Come on, man. But at the end of the day, like I say, I don't want to be a dream killer. Listen, would I use her again? No. Would I trash her in the reviews like Payne said? Nah. I went on the reviews and said she provided a legendary experience. The table was dressed to the nines. She was timely. The pricing was fair. Reach out to her if you need her services. I didn't comment on the quality of the food because I can't lie to people I'm reviewing. That's all.
Yeah, but you just sold these people that this was going to be a great experience. That's what you sold these people that are looking at your review, and then when they go and call this chick up and the shit's fucked up, they're looking at you like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
No, well, fuck you. Because first off, I didn't lie.
No, nigga, you did lie. You straight out lied.
I told you the experience was incredible. Bitch served me the plate like, so for tonight's main course, yeah, I like that. I didn't like the meal, but I like the way you presented me the goddamn meal. So that we good.
No, nigga, listen. You know what? I'm not going by any review you ever send out, ever.
Yo, read the details, B. Yo, Maine, again, fuck you for this, bro, because
Yo, yeah.
because it's real life shit. This ain't even show content, B. This is like, come on, man. Come
Yo,
on,
you threw this. He threw you right under the bus. I'm like, yo, I heard this story before. I'm like, what's going on?
Come on, B. You don't know who to trust in these streets right now, you heard? You don't know what's going on out here, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
But I'm with Kamani, though. I'm with Kamani. I'm with Kamani on this.
So you tell her what it is up front, huh? See, I don't want to be that guy, though.
No, but you got to, because that's the only way she's going to learn. Like, you don't sit there and you kill her online. I mean, you don't kill her online. You just tell her what she needs to work on and whatnot, and so be it. That way she don't think that bullshit that she served you is good enough to serve the next person. She knows what to work on.
Sammy, here's the worst part. And again, I didn't want to get into this shit.
Go ahead.
The bitch said to me, I'm glad you enjoy it because it's only my second time making lobster. Bitch! Come on, man. Yo. Let's move on, man. Yo, we gotta move on, B. We gotta move on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
How did you pick this person? How did you look her up? How did you find her?
Motherfucking reviews, nigga, on Google. Like I pulled the bitch. Listen, Tallahassee ain't Boston. You dig? Like it's different down here. We got 3 motherfucking black chefs. You know what I mean? Like it ain't easy to find them up here.
No, time out. First and foremost, you have hundreds of black chefs in Tallahassee. Now, you being Mr. Bougie, you know, with the dress code and everything, you wanted to find a fine chef through what? Google?
Yes, sir.
Instead of just going to, like, knowing a chick that probably, or a guy that worked at a restaurant that you know cook well, instead of you going and asking one of them, hey, do you do cooking on the side? You know, whatever. You decided to look up some person you don't know, never seen any of her food ever. And because of her so-called 5-star review, you went and ordered this chick up because she says she's a quote.
Okay, yo, we going way too deep into this, but never in the history of ever have you walked into a restaurant and said, "Hey, do you provide private service?" Get you the fuck out of here if you try to sell me on that. Never have you done that. The shit sound nice, but you've never done that. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, man, haven't you advertised while at work that you do shit on the side?
While I'm at work, well, so for my friends that know me, yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? Like I have, but I've worn apparel to these places where they're like, oh, all forked up. Like, oh, what do you do? Or I've had Crocs that say all forked up on them, so people look at them. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's my business. That's how the conversation gets started. I'm not just walking around saying, "Hey, I'm a private chef." But I get what Little's saying. I do get what he's saying. I'm probably not gonna go in a restaurant and
Yo, man, I'm just upset that he just didn't.
But he did what? If I want to bust out, he was out.
Oh, you hear me? You hear me?
I want to bust out there to hold him down.
Man, he should have flew. He should have flew you out.
What was he supposed to do?
He should have flew you out there.
Yo, Payne. Here's what hurts, right? 2 things, real quick. We gotta get the fuck off this topic, B. Yo, we gotta get the fuck off this.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Squad by listeners. We gonna be here for more than an hour tonight. Yo, this ain't even the real show. Like, we haven't got to the real show yet. Like, we're going to be here for more than an hour. Y'all buckle up. We're going to be here for a while. First off, Payne is 2 things, right? I left this comment on the screen for a reason. Because absolutely the motherfucking review online, the bitch online that put a review, the 5-star review, had the same motherfucking last name. Now, here's the thing, Payne. I didn't notice the shit And so after the fact, right? So that's like me using that's like me using Maine services, right? It's like, so I'm using services by Jermaine McNeil, right? And then the review online says, oh, 5-star, he's the best chef in the history of life by Barbara McNeil. Now that should have been a red light, right?
It should have
Wait
been.
a minute. That's McNeil, ain't it? It should have been a red light. I missed that shit. Okay, pardon your boy, right? Pardon your boy. Second off, that's right now. Fuck the second off. Let's get off this topic, you heard? We gotta get the fuck off this, man. You shouldn't have brought this shit up, man. Yo. Come on, man.
The dude he called me up, told me what happened, and then said, yo, how come you didn't take up the offer to come down here?
No. So here's what really happened. This is the absolute facts. I called Hightower first. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Here's what happened. Right? And Ant said to me, nigga, why didn't you fly Maine down for just to do it? Come on, man. Like, I know that shit now, nigga. I know it. Come on, man. I figured, nah, I can help local business. I'm good. I got a nigga who's three streets down. I'll call that. Come on, man. Had I known up front, yo, man, I need you for the weekend. Okay, I get it. You can't kick a nigga while he's down. Payne, get the fuck out of here, dog.
I'm kicking.
Come on, man. Yo, we gotta move on. Yo, can we move on, man? Is that okay with you? Come on. You already threw me under the bus. Come on, man. Yo, we're 45 minutes into the show. Come on, man.
Yo,
come on, man.
I bet sis said she was nice after a couple of drinks, so it was all good for her.
Nigga, that's because everything tastes. Yo, food tastes like everything at that point, nigga. When you had 6 glasses of Pinot, come on, man. I could have been eating vanilla pudding out this bitch, and it would have all tasted the same, nigga. Like I didn't. Come on, man. Yo, let's move on. Let's go.
Right,
come on, man.
Sorry.
Right.
Sport Live viewers, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Yo,
it's just that story was just so legendary. It was so legendary. I had to talk about it. I had to talk. I'm sorry. I'm so legendary.
Yo, here's the problem, Sparring Minds. Here's the problem. We just in the motherfucking week review. Like that's the part of the show we in right now. We're in the weekly review. We haven't got to the main show yet. Let's get to the main show. I still got to do my week review, and my week review is heavy out here.
Please talk to me.
Sam, hold on, Sammy. Let me be polite. Sammy, do you have something for the weekly review? God damn, weekly review is supposed to be 5 minutes, B.
You can skip my weekly review. I mean, I'll carry on listen to what y'all got for the week.
Okay.
You know,
I appreciate that. Sparring Minds listeners again. I apologize. Listen, this is your boy's fault. I apologize up front. This show gonna go way over an hour. You need to go get some water. Go check on the kids. Go ahead and do that. Come on back. We're gonna be here. Maine, here's what we got for the weekly review. You ready? My week review.
Let's do it.
Let's start with Coming to America 2. Let's start.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody and their mother saw Coming to America 2. You dig?
Yeah.
Payne. Red light, green light. Which Maine, red light, green light on Coming to America 2. Can I talk about it or no?
No. Green light. You talk about.
I'm good. Sammy, red light, green light. Can I go?
I loved it. Green light.
Coming to America 2 was a quality watch. It was a quality watch. The most you're gonna laugh is in the last 5 minutes at the wedding. That's the most you're gonna laugh in the whole movie. But listen, man, you can't judge these movies based on their release 20 years ago. Judge it for what you're watching right now. And I guarantee you it's better than a lot of shit you're seeing right now. Quality watch, go tune in. Come on, man. Everybody got Amazon Prime, so it's free. Yeah. Come on, man. Quality watch. Payne, where you at? Come to America 2.
Yeah. I feel what you said. Everyone was judging it for what the original was, which the original was a classic. You're never gonna match it. And if you try to match a classic, it's gonna always fall short. Yep. So judge it for what it is. It was a good watch. I liked it. I watched it.
Man, talk to me.
Yeah, I echo the same sentiments, but here's the thing though, real quick though. It's tough when you do have a classic to follow up with something. And unfortunately, you want to be judged by that. And we do that with movies, we do that with albums, you know what I'm saying? Like we do that with everything, you know what I'm saying? Judging it in the second go round. You know what I mean? So like you guys said, it was good for now, but overall, I was slightly disappointed because there was parts I was like, okay, this is all right. This was kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I watched it. When I watched it again, I probably would just because I just love Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. You know what I mean? Just the nostalgia of it going back in that time. You know what I'm saying? But it was just all right. I won't say it was a good movie. It was just all right. You know what I mean?
Sammy, where you at with Coming to America 2?
I love the movie. I mean, these cats, they called it corny and whatnot, but I like corny shit. I mean, I watched it 3 times already.
Oh wow!
I watched it 3 times. So every time I come in the room, Zoe has it on. So I sit there and watch it with her. She sit there and crack up about certain things. There's little things that we missed maybe the first time. We sit there and laugh about it. I loved it. I loved the costumes. The costumes were dope.
Yeah.
A lot of new characters. I think they're gonna be a part 3, to tell you the truth, and I don't think you're gonna wait 20 years for a part 3.
I don't need a part 3. I think they did this for the fans and they did this for the people who want to watch it. If they do a part 3, it'll be for the check, which is unnecessary. But again, I like where we are with this. So Coming to America, go watch that, man. Sparring my listeners, obviously support Black products, but it's a good movie.
Yo, they brought back a lot of characters.
Word.
Yeah.
What's the white dude's name, man? What's the white dude that was working on Lettuce in part 1? Did he move up?
Louis Anderson?
Yeah.
He was in Zamunda. He was in the McDowell's in Zamunda.
But did he move up off of Lettuce yet?
Yeah.
he was you're stupid. He was doing the Beyond sandwich. That's what they had. They had like the Impossible burger.
Hey, but did you check out what he was wearing though?
Yeah.
What do you have on? I forget.
Didn't he have on the dashiki?
What? Watch the dashiki with the McDowell. Like y'all gotta go back and keep watching it, and see, y'all gonna notice different shit every time you watch it.
I didn't peep that shit. I didn't peep that for sure.
Yo, that's classic to me. I don't understand why people just can't see something good and stop comparing it to what it was the first one. Like the first one was, of course, it's a classic, but this is, this is funny. This is good. I think it's gonna be a classic.
Yo, sometimes Black people, we are our own worst enemy. You know what I mean? Like we judge shit so harshly. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Just sit back. You're watching a comedy, for God's sake. Sit back, have a laugh, have a drink, enjoy what you're doing for that hour and a half. Come on, man. It ain't that serious, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so let's get off Coming to America 2. We're still in the week review, Sparring my listeners, so we appreciate y'all staying tuned. So me and Payne talked about this bullshit in the pre-show. And this is going to be the start of my get the fuck out of here. I got 3 get the fuck out of here. This is going to be the start of that, right? So, RIP to the big homie, Pepe Le Pew. Now, what's happened here is there was a New York Times journalist named Charles Blow who has accused Pepe Le Pew of exasperating rape culture, and he says that Pepe is an illustration of harassment. So with that kind of ideology, Pepe Le Pew won't be in Space Jam 2. He was originally, but they ended up cutting his scenes in the last minute. Payne, I know you agree with me. Get some of these guys the fuck out of here. Pepe Le Pew was the original gamed up motherfucker. He was gamed up. You pull a bitch to the side. Come on, man. Pepe Le Pew was that nigga back in those days, man. So, you know, but for you, Payne, I think this was a deeper conversation in cancel culture, which I know you wanted to talk about.
Get what's his name? Charles Blow.
Charles Blow.
Charles Blow.
Him and the whole cancel culture. Get them the fuck out of here. Like, you cancel Pepe Le Pew, you gotta cancel Nikki Parker.
Yeah.
You gotta cancel Miss Piggy.
Yeah. She was going in.
You could even push it a little further and cancel Urkel. Like, come on. Y'all like it's getting to be too much. Like, but then you got shit on TV, like, even though I watch it and it's funny as shit to me, South Park. But ain't no one said shit about nothing on South Park. Like, the black kid's name is Token Black on South Park.
Yo, disrespectful.
They ain't canceling South Park. Like, come on, man. Like, they're taking shit way too serious. Like, Pepe chases the girl. He's persistent with it. He's a little aggressive. But that's just, like, there's motherfuckers out there like that every day. And they're not rapey. They're just aggressive.
We're not talking about the motherfucking we're not talking about the motherfucking candle in the Disney movie
Lumiere.
Yeah, like he was gamed up too. You know what I mean? God damn it, Payne, why can't I remember the name of the movie right now?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Pardon me, man. Like he was gamed up too. You know what I mean? You mentioned to me in the pre-show Brutus with Popeye.
Bluto.
Oh yeah, Brutus, yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
Brutus is out there trying to squeeze that little booty. Hey.
Come on, man. Like, listen, man. I get that they're cartoons, but in our day, cartoons really were for kids, right? Like, I never really got the idea that there was some kind of hidden adult agenda in our cartoons. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so to see Pepe Le Pew fall as a victim to this kind of shit is kind of crazy to me. So get Charles Blow the fuck out of here. That's my first. I'm not gonna go to the other get the fuck out of here yet. I'm gonna do that later in the show. I want to give some salutes. First salute to Master P. Now this nigga got cereal, champagne, sneakers. Come on, man. Yo, every product in the history of Earth, Master P got a product for it. Like, he got a brand for it, right? Well, now, Master P's talking about buying an HBCU.
Oh, shit.
Legendary.
Because Master P is saying, listen, our job is to make sure that any black student who wants a college education has access to a black education.
That's dope.
So Master P is saying, fuck your GPA requirements. If this nigga struggled in high school because he had to get a job to help raise his family, don't worry, bruh. We can get you some college courses. You dig what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yo, Master P, dog. I don't give a fuck what you think about his lyrics. I don't give a fuck what you think about his music. That nigga represents the community. He reps the hood to 100%. Salute Master P forever.
Yeah, salute.
Come on, man.
Forever and ever and ever.
Come on.
Ever and ever and ever.
Here's the problem. So the scary part about P doing this, right, is that I think he might run into accreditation issues.
Yeah.
So you guys know that like certain online schools and things like that, like they're not gonna accredit you. They're not gonna consider you a real college, meaning that your diploma is not worth what it would be at Duke, UCLA, etc. Right? So, it sucks, but salute to P for fucking trying.
Yeah.
My niggas out there like, yo, we gonna get you the education you want. If you want it, come see me, I got you. Come on, man. Incredible.
Got the idea.
Right. Yeah,
so
just
salute to P.
Just the idea of doing something like that. Like, I don't want to buy an NBA team. I want to own an HBCU. That's legendary. Just
man.
That right there in itself is legendary. So even if it doesn't happen, the fact that that's something that he's trying to attempt. Again, he's trying to buy Reebok, you know what I'm saying, with the thing of wanting to keep AI, you know what I mean? Like that brand and stuff like that, because you think of AI synonymous with Reebok. You know what I mean? Like, so.
And it's funny that you mentioned that, man.
All around.
It's funny that you mentioned Reebok because P had a statement saying, listen, I see what's going on with Nike. I see what's going on with other brands. I'm just trying to make sure that good sneakers are available to niggas who can't afford $150 on a pair of kicks. So I got you. That's why I'm... Come on, man. What more you asking for from a nigga? You get some good sneakers that's affordable for the youth, man. God damn it. Yo, P might be top 5 icons of all time in my book after this. Come on, man.
He wasn't already?
Nah, sometimes P.
Wow.
Come on, man. He's there now.
Yeah, you're top 5. Yeah, you're top 5. Well, that's on a later date.
We'll talk about we'll do it down the line.
If
but come on,
not
man.
Top 5.
I mean,
He's there now. He's there now, man. Trust me. It's my fumble. It's my fumble.
In music, right?
No, not in music. Well, I personally like No Limit music. That's me personally. But that's besides the point. Every business venture he's been in, he's doing it to help the community.
True.
He's not one of these niggas who buys something and raise the price of the product. He's not that nigga. He goes in, buy the product, drop the price of the product, so that the low-income families in the hood can afford some nice shit.
Literally.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
For the culture. Literally.
Yeah,
that's the definition of for the culture. So salute to Master P. So one more thing before we go. We have Sparring Minds listeners, we are hour in. We haven't even gotten to the main topic of the show. Y'all stick around for that. We going there. But listen, we told you it was a robust show. See the vernacular, man? Like I do this. I'm a wordsmith. Come on, man. So shot.
Pass me some wordplay on over here, man.
Yo, so the Mississippi governor signs an executive order banning transgender individuals from girls' sports in the state of Mississippi.
Thank goodness.
This applies to all schools and universities. This is the first state to pass the law. Idaho tried, but they got caught up in litigation. So in Idaho, a lot of transgenders are filing lawsuits on discriminatory practices. But Mississippi, they're saying they're being discriminated against. But here in Mississippi, they were actually able to get the law passed. So if you were born a dude, you can't later go and beat up on a chick. Imagine that. Come on, man. Salute to Tate Reeves, who's the governor of Mississippi. I don't think that's a discussion point, fellas. I think it's just we all agree with that, correct? Like we don't want to see our daughters beat up by some nigga named Jake who just come on, man. Okay.
Jake would get his ass whipped out there on that fucking wrestling mat or whatever. Nah.
Okay. So we good there. So okay, let me knock out these get the fuck out of here as we wrap up our hour one of Sparring Minds. Let's start with the get the fuck out of here with the security at Madison Square Garden. Get these niggas the fuck out of here, dog. You kidding me? So I don't know if you took. Listen, ladies, we get it. You're not into sports. You're gonna recognize what we're talking about here. Legendary icon Patrick Ewing is now coaching the Georgetown Hoyas. They played a game at Madison Square Garden and beat the number 1 seed in the Big East, the Villanova Wildcats. Yeah. Right? Incredible upset for Patrick Ewing, right? Now, what you just took from what I just said there was Patrick Ewing was the coach of the Georgetown Hoyas. What you may not have known also, as a woman or as a non-sports fan, Patrick Ewing was also a demigod for the New York Knicks for 15 years, right? Yeah. His jersey's hanging in the rafters in Madison Square Garden. According to Patrick Ewing, he went into a hallway and security said, "Hey, mister, where's your security pass? Get you the fuck out of here, B. Go check my credentials, nigga. My jersey's in the niggas, not Patrick Ewing, bro. You got full access to Madison Square Garden. Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
What shit is that?
Hey.
Thank you, Payne. Get the security the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
7 feet tall. How the fuck don't you know who he is?
You got to be kidding me, bro.
His face is. I guarantee you, his face is still up all over Madison Square Garden.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing don't. A lot of the security now. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, Sammy, I think you have to go, and I kind of agree with where you're going too, because the security, like you're about to say, those guys are young. They don't
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're 25, you don't know Patrick Ewing. You should.
Yeah.
But if you're a tech geek or someone who's online, you don't know Patrick Ewing. Again, you should. We all think that because of how we grew up. We wore the Ewings.
Facts.
Guys had Ewing sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Even if you weren't a Knicks fan. You know what I mean? So like, but someone 25 and under don't know Patrick Ewing. They don't know it, and they may not have nobody around them that hit them to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna charge that one to the game a little bit.
No way, man. No way, bro. No way, bro. You ain't getting that pass, man.
Hey.
If it was some 25, got a little.
Nah, you're right, man. I'm gonna charge it to the game. Like, listen, nigga, you like. I mean, first of all, you ain't got the high top no more. So your picture's up there, but nigga, I mean, whatever.
You can't mistake that ugly for nothing.
Nah, not never, bro.
Ugly.
Come on, man.
That he was when he played.
But then he's no longer a fixture in New York. He's not a part of Madison Square Garden besides his jersey being in the rafters.
Nah, that's bullshit. He's always a part of Madison Square.
No. To us, he's always should be a part of Madison Square Garden. But I mean, you don't work there no more. Like, nigga, if this is a closed off section, I'm making sure everybody's closed off from coming in here.
Hold up. But
I don't care if you're Patrick Ewing. I might get myself in trouble.
They did it to Spike Lee too, and Spike Lee's at every home game, and he's still relevant in the public eye. So there's really, I don't think there's any excuse.
There's no excuse, man. There's no excuse, man.
You really
listen,
right,
when you went for the job interview, you knew who the fuck Patrick Ewing was. Come on, man. Come on. No, come on. You ain't gonna paint that picture to me, bro. Sorry, sir. I don't know who you are.
Listen, if my boss sit there and say, hey, nobody's coming past this line, and Patrick Ewing came in there and wanted to go past that line, hey, listen, I got to talk to my boss because you're not coming through here. My job is more important than, okay, you being on this poster over here or your shirt being on that rafter. I want to make sure before I fuck around and you know, like, you may not supposed to be back here because I may be having my boss may have a surprise or some other shit going on. Why? I can't have you back here. Like, nah. I don't care what you said. Fuck it. Fuck Patrick.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't a fan of his anyway.
Sparring Minds.
It is what it is.
Listen. Like I've said, you guys have tuned in long enough to know this ain't the first time Sammy gonna be wrong about something. It ain't the last time he's gonna be wrong about something.
Hey, in my job description, in my job description, it didn't say, hey, this is a list of names of everybody that has total access to the whole fucking building.
It should.
Come on, man.
James Dolan.
Yeah.
Get him the fuck out of here.
And Ewing said that. Ewing said, I didn't give James Dolan a call because something ain't right. You know what I mean?
Maybe then he needs to do that.
Well, yeah, but it's ridiculous as a staff to not know who Patrick Ewing is. He gets the green light, especially in Madison Square, until further notice. So we'll put that to the side. Get those guys the fuck out of here, according to me and Payne at least. Maine and Sammy will leave that to the side. My last get the fuck out of here. And you know what? Let me straighten up, because this is a serious one. And they didn't give me her name, probably on purpose, but get the fuck out of here to this Arkansas kindergarten teacher. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about this. There was an Arkansas kindergarten teacher who made a 5-year-old student clean out the toilet with his bare hands.
Yeah.
as a lesson for clogging the toilet at this Little Rock elementary school.
Woo.
This student ended up calling the parent, apologizing, gets you your apology, your mother, your grandmother, your ancestors, and your best friends the fuck out of here. Get the whole lot of y'all the fuck out of here for having a 5-year-old kid clean out a motherfucking toilet with his bare hands to teach him a lesson about stopping up a motherfucking toilet. Are you kidding me, B? Are you kidding me out here? Come on, man. Of course I didn't put her name in the articles. I searched, couldn't find it, because I would absolutely blast this bitch. Come on, man. The kid went home, told his mother about it. At first she didn't believe it, but he kept saying it. She was like, wait a minute. You keep saying this. Now, we all know this to be true. A 5-year-old, they're going to tell you the truth, bro.
Yo, kids are sharp, man. They
don't know how to differentiate it. So all they're going to do is tell you the truth. Come on, man. This is incredible, bro. And it's unacceptable, man. Now, of course, she's on paid administrative leave as they investigate. Come on, man. Crystal Hill Elementary School, get you the fuck out of here, too, man. There's no need for an investigation. You know what it is. What's an investigation going to uncover?
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, you don't have no video cameras in there. You're not going to go back and review the footage. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
The teacher admitted what's happened here. Fire the bitch. It don't take much more than that. This ain't no need for a long investigation. Fuck out of here.
You're right.
So
right.
that wraps up my get the fuck out of here for the week, man. Sparring Minds listeners, man. Come on.
You're definitely right.
That's nasty on all levels. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, facts. But the thing is, you smart enough to know as an adult.
Definitely.
This 5-year-old didn't know enough to say, nah, fuck you, I'm not doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man. But also, let me say this real quick. Because black people, we interesting, right? So, I love black people, B. So what happened as a result of this story is someone now created a GoFundMe account for counseling for the child after he's been traumatized. Now, so there's a couple things here, right, Payne? Right? So there's no need for a GoFundMe here. This ain't a money grab. This ain't let me get rich quick. Let me put a couple bands in my pocket. This ain't that conversation. You know what I mean? Like the kid been done wrong. Let's move on. Let's try to get past it. This ain't a chance to make a couple of bucks, Steve. So black people, y'all gotta knock it off with, okay, my name's in the news. Let me do a GoFundMe, because that's just regular out here, and that shit got to be stopped too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not with that, man. I'm not with that. So obviously get the teacher out here, but get the person who created the GoFundMe the fuck out of here too. All right, what y'all got, man? I gotta ask Chuck, but y'all talk to me, man.
Come on, are you saying get GoFundMe's the fuck out of here?
In cases like this, yeah, man. Come on, man. What is money gonna do for this 5-year-old child? Right? In this case, what's gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy him a PlayStation? Like what are we doing here? Like what's gonna help him forget that he stuck his hand in a toilet bowl to pull out shit? What's gonna help him forget that, money wise?
Yeah, nothing. All they could do is buy him toys and stuff. But even that, okay.
It's unnecessary, man. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know, if you're the parent, you sit down with the kid, you explain that this teacher was in the wrong. Let's move on. Let's come on. Okay. It's not a money grab situation. Y'all got anything else before I jump into the ass chuck, man?
So you should be on there.
Talk to me, man.
I had something I wanted to ask the fellas. You know what I mean? Talking to the congregation, you did. So you get married to the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? Everything is amazing. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? After the wedding and everything, you know what I'm saying, comes you know, and says, you know, I think for the betterment of the marriage, right? She says to you, for the betterment of the marriage. I think it would be like great if you had a house over here, I had a house over here, right? We're married now. We're married. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of everything being under one roof, we have things under separate roofs. You know what I'm saying? We may go stay over here from time to time. We may stay over here from time to time. And there may be times where, you know what? I want some peace and quiet. I want to go stay in my house by myself. You go stay in your house by yourself. Is there any way possible to be married but have separate houses? Talk to me.
Yeah, there is.
Congregation, I'm gonna bring it around as I see it. I'm gonna bring it around. But since my Roxbury brother got it going, I'm gonna start from there. Little, could you be married and have two houses? Talk to me.
On the verge of divorce, yeah. Other than that, no. There's no way. I mean, we can have two houses, but we're gonna live together. That I'm gonna live separately over here, and you live separately over here. That doesn't work. Like, what kind of shit is that? I don't know. This new millennium shit. I just don't get it.
So let me give you a little more context then, right? So coming into meeting each other before you got married, you know what I'm saying? You were both homeowners. You both had your own situation. You both had your own home prior to it. You know what I'm saying? So let me add some more context to that then. So make it not so vague. So you come would you like close on one house, right? Because again, you have to close on one house to live in the other. You know what I'm saying? So would you be able to be married though and have separate homes? You know what I'm saying? You'll live together under one roof over here, but sometimes your wife says to you, you know what? I want some time to myself. So I want to go be in my house over here and you go to your house. And I mean, we talk with text or whatever, but that's what I need some space.
Nah, we're not doing that. No. Like I said, if she owned the house beforehand and I owned the house beforehand, now we both own both of those houses. And every night we're going to be under the same roof. Now, if you want some space, take your ass upstairs and in the little private office or whatever it is and have your space. But like you going to go to Tallahassee and, you know, and I'm in Tampa, that's not going to work. Unless it's, you know, for work. But other than no, it's not. I can't see that.
Okay, so you answered it. No, go ahead, brother. Finish up, please.
No, that was it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
You
that
sure?
Was it. Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
Listen, man.
Capo, I need you to get on there.
Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me tonight, man. You gotta be kidding me with the amount of ridiculous shit that we talk about here tonight, man. Like marriage. Come on, Charles. Let's get focused, man. Let's get focused. We've been having a lot of fun tonight. Salute to the listeners for listening. We appreciate the laughs. Marriage is, by definition, a cohabitation, right? It's us sharing of experiences, us sharing a life, us sharing responsibilities, us sharing emotions, us sharing next steps, are sharing a future plan. That's what marriage is, right? And we're allowing millennials who may not have a clear understanding of what marriage is to define marriage, right? And what happens with that is the original vision of marriage tends to get misconstrued over time.
Yeah.
Listen, well, from traditionally, we here. It's me and you. We're doing this thing together. There's no need for a separate anything. Me and my lady got 1,500 square feet here, right? I'm back here in our office. I'm recording the episode of Sparring Minds with my guys. She's 1,500 feet away from me, watching Honey I Shrunk the Kids in a different room. Like that's the amount of distance you need when you're married, right? You go to a different room, you do what you do, I do what you do. I meet you in the kitchen, I might fuck you in the kitchen, and then we go back our separate ways. Like there's no need for you live in a different crib. Come by on Tuesday, we'll have dinner. Get the fuck out of here, man. What's happening to marriage, B?
Yeah.
What's happening to marriage? I seen a motherfucker. I'm gonna pass it to you, Payne. Pardon me. I'm like Kanye shit. I seen a motherfucker named. I don't know what the motherfucker's name is. I forget his name at the point. He's one of these new age rappers, and he said, "Oh, you know, a wedding is dope, but marriage sucks." Nigga, you ain't ready for marriage. You like events. You see what I'm saying?
I seen that. I seen that.
Events where you the star of the show. Everybody brings you a gift and you get to go home. That's what you like. You don't like marriage, nigga. Because marriage is day to day. Marriage is this real grind. We wake up every morning, you smelling morning breath, we brushing teeth next to each other. That's marriage, B. Marriage is, okay, we got the electricity bill coming up next month. That's marriage. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is, oh, we might have an argument this morning, but we got to go over here to dinner with the McNeils, so we got to save face. That's marriage, B. You see what I'm saying? Marriage is some real life day-to-day shit where we working to try to get through shit, and we working as a unit. That's marriage.
Yeah.
Not this separate but equal, not this separate but, come on, man. Fuck out of here. It's part of me pain, man. Y'all niggas get me turned up on these ridiculous topics, man.
Nah, absolutely right. Like, right, spot on. As much of an introvert as I am, like, hell no. That's like separate rooms. Yeah, I got my man cave. You can have your she shed, your lady lounge, whatever you want to call it, and you go there and you chill out. And I'll go to my man cave and I'll chill out. And that's that. Like the furthest I'm going is like we had discussed in the pre-show, like what we were talking about, like the prefab little houses. Like you want to add an in-law house or something like that, and that be your she shed or whatever. That's about as close as we get to being in two separate homes. Like other than that, nah, it ain't going down.
But you know what, Payne? Though, here's where the problem falls. Shame on us as 40-year-olds for not teaching our kids what marriage is supposed to be, because this is some millennial thinking. You think what I'm saying? Who may not have seen marriage work the right way. You know what I mean? They don't really have a good example, a good explanation of what marriage is supposed to be. So they create their own shit. Right. They don't have legacy education to say, nah, this is how my parents did it. This is how my grandparents did it. This is how it's supposed to be done. They don't have that. So that's shame on us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. True indeed.
So the topic comes from I believe it was Carrie Hilson, the singer Carrie Hilson, who said that she could be married to a guy but want to keep separate house, or have separate houses or whatever the case may be. So I want to bring that up. I want to have a little sparring session. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with some sparring sessions.
Can I add a little seasoning on that, man?
Always, brother, please.
Sparring Minds listeners, I never take advice from rich motherfuckers. Well, I take some advice from Payne and Hightower on occasion, but normally I from rich motherfuckers because rich motherfuckers live a different kind of lifestyle. You dig? Like they don't give a fuck about tradition. They give a fuck about appearances. You think what I'm saying? They give a shit about public perception. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Like, at the end of the day, marriage is what I thought it was when I was 5 years old. I saw my moms and pops. I saw my grandma and my grandfather. I saw my aunts and uncles. That's what marriage is defined as. You know what I mean? All of us saw the Cosbys. There's no excuse for you not to know what marriage is supposed to be. Now, whether you get off track, that's on you as an individual choice. But you know what marriage is up front. So don't take advice off rich motherfuckers, man.
I was going to throw
Pardon me, Payne.
I'm sorry, Payne. Yeah, I was going to throw curveball in it, but I'll say that for another show because I don't want. I know Chuck.
Carrie Hilton's for the streets.
I know how Chuck hates these things, so I don't want.
Don't you do it, man.
I see my sister already kind of went in there, but I ain't even gonna go there. We're gonna let Payne do his thing, and because I'm gonna piss Chuck off again, and we don't want to piss him off. I want to low key, but I ain't going to.
Yeah, because then we'll be on here for another 30 minutes.
That's an absolute fact.
I want to piss him off though. I low key.
Don't do it, man. Let me be, man. Let's do it. Come on, man. I want to wind down the show. Let's wind down the show. Let me do the Ask Chuck. But here's something we missed, Sparring, my listeners. So we already an hour and a half in. Like, you know, my wife mad at me now because dinner cold on the stove. You know what I mean? Like that's at the point of the show we at this time, right? But that's okay. I'll take that for now. So I want to give you all the best content. So we're gonna skip over. We're not gonna skip it. Let's just do it real quick. Salute Cardi B. We're going diamond. That's incredible.
Yes.
Incredible. We're not gonna do the Lauryn Hill thing. We ain't gonna do that.
What do you mean?
I just said nigga. I ain't gonna do it.
So why you bring her up?
All right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get it.
You're not the first chick to go diamond, Cardi. Like, I get it. Lauryn Hill went diamond as a rapper in hip-hop. So the hip-hop community recognizes Lauryn Hill as a rapper, right? And once you understand that, then you realize Cardi B is not the first female rapper to go diamond. Salute to Cardi B for going diamond. It's incredible. It's unheard of. It's unprecedented. Salute to you. You're not the first. That's all. Can we agree with that? Because if so, I can jump right into the Ask Chuck.
No, that's legendary.
I
That's
agree.
amazing. And listen, salute both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's incredible.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
Exactly.
So no shade on anybody.
Okay. Yeah, I fuck with Cardi, so I got no problem with that. Let's do the Ask Chuck. Sparring minds, listeners.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't worry about it. We got you here. Let's do the topic real quick. So, and this is some spectacular shit I seen online. I said, nah, this shit crazy than a motherfucker. So I gotta bring it to the show. So P Game. What the fuck are we talking about? All right, let's do it. So today I found out my 7-year-old daughter lied. So I'll just freestyle it. I got the story in my head. So this 7-year-old daughter was being punished by her parents. You dig? And so angry, the 7-year-old daughter said, well, that's why daddy has a side girlfriend. Because you're acting like a bitch.
Like
right?
a who?
You're acting like a bitch, mom. I'm sure it's a white bitch. I'm sure it's a white lady, right? You're acting like a real bitch, mom. And that's why dad has a side girl. Because you're a bitch, right? That's what happened there, right? So
What?
as that happens, the mother's like, hold on, wait a minute. You got a side bitch? What are we talking about out here? Now the guy's like, no, I don't have a side woman. What are you talking about? You're listening to a 7-year-old. Knock it off. Oh, you got a side bitch? Well, she wouldn't just make that up. I want a divorce. What are you talking about? I don't have a side, bitch. You wilding right now. I'm going to sign the papers. So the wife goes, files for divorce, gets the papers. She's at the courthouse with the husband who's like, all right, you want a fucking divorce? Fuck you. You should have believed me, but whatever. Now the daughter's there. Oh, sorry, Mom. I lied about it all. Dad doesn't really have a side girlfriend. I was just mad because you put me on punishment. Now the wife is like, oh shit, I threw my whole marriage away by not trusting in the husband. Husband like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. You should have believed me. Now I don't want to get back with you.
Yeah.
Pain. Talk to me about the villain in the story. Is it the husband for not saying, all right, let's reconcile, you were tricked? Is it the wife for jumping off the ledge at misinformation? Or is it the daughter, who's 7 years old, for providing the misinformation?
It's the daughter.
Jesus.
And I hate to blame it, but like, why would you say that, for one? And for two, why would you let it go that long before you tell them you lied? You know what I mean? Like,
she's 7, Pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you got to come out.
7-year-old,
as a 7-year-old, you got to come out and tell, like, you see your parents going through that shit. You got to know it. Something happened after you said that. Like, they changed after you said that. You know what I mean? Like the daughter's the villain and the mother's the villain for like going off the deep end and not actually fact checking everything and just believing the word of a 7-year-old to begin with. She's also a villain for not whooping that little girl's ass.
Facts.
So, savage.
Yeah.
The father, I think the dad is blameless in this. So it's a shared villainism from the mother and the daughter.
Maine, talk to me about the villain in the story. The mother, the father, or the daughter?
It's definitely not the daughter. Like, it's a 7-year-old. So I just can't put her in that place.
Kids, we got to give kids more credit than we do. They're smarter than we do.
No, I don't know, man. Like, come on. I'm not. They, you know what? You're absolutely right. They absolutely are. But I'm gonna say it's the dad, man. Put your pride to the side and fucking move on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Put your pride to the
what?
side. Move on.
Y'all niggas out here wilding right now. The both of y'all are wilding.
Put your pride to the side and move on. Fuck that. Dad's the villain. Fuck out of here, Dad. Get your fucking ego out of here. It's ego. It's ego shit. That's you niggas with egos that can't get over your ego to fucking move past some shit. So I already know Chuck Payne, Little, I know Kanye West egos on that side, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Little, talk to me. Talk to me, Little.
The both of these niggas are wilding. They both wilding. First and foremost, listen. Everybody in the whole fucking picture is the villain. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, the mom and the pops are villains because, first of all, no 7-year-old is speaking to me any sort of way like this. They're not speaking to me no sort of way, which means that they have no control over their kid. So both parents are the villain. The daughter's a villain. I mean, she's 7 years old. I can't. I mean, 7-year-olds are smart. You know what? No, I'm not going to give it to the daughter. I'm going to say both parents are the villain. But, you know, raising their kid to be this way. And the mom is the biggest villain out of everybody. I mean, how do you? You must not wanted to be with this guy to begin with to go off a 7-year-old, whatever. You know, nah. You got to fact check this a little bit better than that. Like, there's no way.
And that's where I was gonna go, Little. Like, first off, the mother's an absolute bozo. For not listen, man. Do your due diligence, man. Check the facts. You know what I mean? If you didn't know me to be a cheater any other time. And this should come out the blue. Shit's strange. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if my history told you this nigga does a lot of shit, but he don't cheat, and now all of a sudden the daughter's come on, man. You got to be able to discern what the truth is sometimes. Man.
Yeah.
So get the wife out of here, and I hate to say it. Get both the parents the fuck out of here. Just what Andrea just said. What kind of ridiculous child are y'all raising if she could create a story this elaborate, right? Like, why would a 7-year-old know anything about daddy cheating with another bitch? Why would that be something that come out of a 7-year-old's mouth? Like, when I was 7, I knew about Legos. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about cheating with another bitch who lived down the street. Get the fuck out of here, man. So this kid has been around adult conversations way too much. And it shows. It shows by her being able to create this story in the exact timing that she did.
Yeah.
To deflect the attention off of her and now cause you two to be at odds. That's professional shit at 7 years old. Come on, man.
She's gonna be a terror at 14.
Yeah, she's gonna be a mess. Come on, man. That's poor parenting. Put that kid in the room when y'all having adult conversations, and you wouldn't have had this kind of situation. Now, with that said, as the husband, I'm gonna ask you once, bitch. Pardon me. I'm gonna ask you once, my lady. Are you gonna believe a 7-year-old over me? I'm gonna ask you once. If you say yes, say less. Let me go pack a bag. Now the truth don't matter. You see what I'm saying? At this point, the truth don't matter because you've already decided I'm wrong. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is what it is. So that's why I am with that. Man. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know if I blame a 7-year-old. What? In pain, you kind of reached, and that's okay. That's okay.
Nah, this is, and I know I'm gonna get pansier for this, but
You
get that
should
7-year-old the fuck out of here.
You should absolutely.
Like, one, she's way too grown to know what
absolutely
the side
She's
chick
grown.
is.
She is grown.
Yeah.
That, like, you should have been checking her for that. 2, she said that because she knows she can play both ends against the middle, and she's been doing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kids are way smarter than we give them credit for. Like, they think way more in advance. Like, they already know at age 1 what they can get away with who. So she knew that shit and did it on purpose to get a reaction and never admitted to it. So, like, you got to start teaching them lessons to own up to shit early and treating them as smart as they are. She was smart enough to come up with that story. She knew what it was going to do. So she is a villain. So the mother's more of a villain for not doing her due diligence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A villain too.
Yeah. Sparring Minds listeners,
The parents.
Yeah. There's a lot of
If it's gonna be collective, it's on the parents first before it's on the kid at all. Because the kid learned it, or you know what I mean, from the parent. So like, we can't. That's why I can't put anything on the kid. So
this is learned behavior. You're right.
Yes, the adults are gonna get it first before the kid. This is learned behavior, man. Come on, I'm not.
Yeah.
We're all parents here. You know what I mean? We've all raised our kids here. Like, you see that whole process, how that goes up. Even if there's some distance, whatever, you know that process as a parent, dog. That's just learned behavior. Your kids will take in what you give to them. Come on, man. Stop it. It's on the parents first. So I said the pops, it could have easily been the moms, but the kid is learning all that from both of them. It falls, people don't fall too far from the tree. You dig? So
where did she pick up the side chick thing from?
Again, that's somewhere from the pit.
So then that means if the father
was
was
adult or something. A 7-year-old's not learned that. So again, it stems from the parents.
If the father's not cheating and she knows about a side chick or person, what does that say? If she's learning it from the parents.
When a 7-year-old hear side chick, It could have been, but again, it goes to the parents. It goes to the parents because that kid learned it. She learned it from somewhere.
You gotta give.
She didn't just pick up that word.
That's
Get the fuck out. Payne, get you the fuck out of here, Payne.
Nah, that's a big problem with the new generation. We're not giving them
here.
accountability, man.
Payne,
You gotta give them some accountability. I don't care how young, like 5, yeah, I'll be like, okay, chalk it up to her being a kid. But at 7, she knows what she's doing. You gotta give her some accountability in this.
Andrea's right.
Now they don't want to take
Sparring my listeners. Listen, if it's ever a party or a big event and you need a DJ, you come to me and say, yo, Chef Man, who you suggest? Payne is the guy. I'm suggesting all day long. Suggestion. But when it comes to this matter right here, out of here. And that's my guy.
I agree. Andrea, I completely agree. I completely agree.
But stop it.
What the fuck is this nigga wearing?
Stop it.
Did I miss something?
Oh yeah, you missed the victory. You missed the victory celebration from, you know what I mean, winning his joint. He got the listen, I thought he was getting ready for the verses a week early with the Ghostface robe. You did? But I didn't realize that he had a customized Charlie Hustle robe.
Come on, man. Yo, why we
from?
Come on, man. We ain't talking about. Come on, man.
Man, he hung up on me 3 times today. He hung up on me 3 times today because I called him bougie because of all the stuff that he was talking about to me this morning. Like he's talking about extravagant vacations and rooftop views and I'm like, yo, I can't afford all that. And he's like, yo,
no, she's not interested. No, she's not because I'm a different type of father. And again, the things I communicate with her and how I am as a father won't allow her to get over on me. So we're gonna stop that right there.
Sparring Minds listeners, man, we're at an hour and a half, and we appreciate y'all rocking with us for the full slate, man. This has been a crazy episode, man, jam-packed with different stories and opinions and topics. And come on, man, listen, we're trying to bring this to y'all on a regular basis, man. So,
but you're not gonna tell them about how you hung up on me 3 times this morning,
Sammy? Can we talk? Come on, man. This is an adult show. This is an adult show.
Fabian was right behind you. Fabian was right there.
All right. So with that said, this is your boy.
I see how you are.
Sammy, come on, man. Can we stick to the show?
Okay, go ahead. Carry on. Let the show carry on.
Charlie Hustle, Charles Jones, Hot Tub Tony, Millionaire Mike. Come on, Friday Night Frank. Come on, man. Like, this is what we do out here, man. You already know who I am.
It's your boy DJ Payne, aka Dr. Rocket Face Off. And of course, before we get out of here, gotta give the shout outs. Real Housewives of Sparring Minds, we see y'all. Il Nina, all the regular people that
absolutely.
Andrea, we appreciate the comments also.
Word up.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in every Friday, 7:30-ish.
Ish.
Because Kia Evans tried to check us earlier on that. I seen that.
Wow. You know what? Yo,
we
shout
discuss the showtime.
Shout to Kia. What's up, Kia? Yo, Kia's on the West Coast, B. So Kia be at work. Yeah, like it's 4:30 for her out there. You heard me? So she be trying to get off work. She want to leave work a little early to catch the show. Hey, salute to Kia, man. We appreciate tuning in.
The homie Kia.
Word up.
Oh, and I'm Sam Little, Mr. Maritime.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You know what I mean? And coming in, last Chef Maine Topic, you dig? Shout out to the brother Hightower who took that loss today in the championship of the Icon tournament. It was bound to happen sooner or later, pimp.
Yo, man, me and Payne was talking earlier, so I didn't want to bring it up on the show. Matter of fact, let me end the episode, and I'm going to talk to y'all offline real quick, right? All right, hold on.
You got 8 minutes of my time.
Nah, the episode's ended. All right, cool. So here's what happened. This nigga Hightower, hold on, let me make sure the episode's ended. Hold on 1 second. All right, broadcast is over. So here's what happened. The nigga Hightower texts me, say, yo, Chuck, I'm in Paris. I'm out here. I'm taking the wife shopping. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I said, nigga, what? Who goes to Paris for one night of shopping, nigga? What you talking about out here, B? Y'all give Hightower the pass on this boozy shit is disgusting, dog.
Pure pinkies up.
Come on, man. That nigga went to Paris for shopping and dinner, but he'll be back in the morning. What? Come on, man. And y'all just let him slide, B. Come on, man. All right, so let's get. Fuck, yo, we're still recording.
Oh.
Sparring Minds listeners, you didn't hear what I just said about Hightower. Don't worry about that. Come on, man.
Pinkies up, Hightower.
Pinkies up, Hightower. Hightower, pinkies up.
Yo, we out of here, man. Sparring Minds, man. We appreciate you tuning in. Come back next week. Ghost Rays next week. So we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about a chick that swallows, but not in a good way. So we're gonna talk about all that shit next week. Make sure you tune in. We got you. We out of here, man.
Oh, not in a good way. Sheesh.